Okay, so I don't know why, but for some reason, the stream just stopped. I didn't get any kind of message. I didn't get any kind of fucking anything. The stream just decided to stop. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little hot under the collar. just everything. And there's not really a way for me to hold on. There might actually be a way. Okay, apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. Well, that chunk of cutscene is just gone. Just gone forever. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Moving on. Hey, new Candroid. Sorry, I thought I saw an enemy in the corner for some reason. So basically what ended up happening, to summarize, is that he made that new greed and Oz tried to punch him because, you know, dude's playing God. And Michiru just kind of bodied Oz. Okay. I swear to God, I don't know why, but now when I look at Segozo form, all I see is a Beetleborg. Or a Metal Hero for the purists. Or no, specifically B-Fighter. Ah, the Gorilla Candroid, ninth. Nice is what I meant to say. I said knight for some reason. This is frazzling brains. Eh. Look at him shuffle along. It's so cute. Did these yummies just, Did these yummies just groan at me? I don't remember them doing that before. Get 'em, boys! Oh. Anything? No. Absolutely jack squat. Anything is... Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, wrong button. There we go. Haha. Oh. Really? Nothing in there? I almost hit that because I forgot that those fucking things explode. I'm an idiot. Come on, why isn't there anything in these? Oh, now there's something in there. Of course, of course, of course. What do we got? Super Striker development, power up, attack up, max HP. Oh! Oh yeah, that seems pretty fucking good. Oh, but they're both small. I mean, I get it, but I mean, y'all could have at least made it medium. Like the Mask of Justice! Of course, I may have gotten the Mask of Justice one because I think I pre-ordered this. Jesus Christ! It's just a fucking, like, it's just a garbage container of fucking dopant Gaia memories. Jesus Christ! So either a greed or a dopant. Oh, it's the... Is this the violence dopant? I want to say this is the violence dopant because I remember it having a head that looked like that. What I don't remember is this weird armless form. I also don't remember how to dodge. Okay. Ah, damn. What? this is not going well. Oh, come on. That was a fucking rip. I hit the buttons to do the final attack. It should have done it. Shenanigans. But I don't know if I got it out before the stream just decided to stop for whatever reason. No, I'm not. No, I'm still mad about that. I was wondering if this game is where those new combos came from. And if it is, they wouldn't just give O's new forms in this, would they? Of course, then again, I guess I didn't really hear anything about any new double forms. Yeah. I don't know. Use Booker finally. Oh! So I couldn't use it before. That's interesting, but also dumb. Hey, Kindred Spirit, how's it going? And I can't oh, right. I know what I'm doing. I totally know what I'm doing. Take this! Stretch your leg! Damn you little fucker. Yeah, I mean, a couple weeks ago, I actually did I wouldn't say a short stream, but the stream was supposed to be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. But we, like, finished it in, like, less than an hour, so the rest of the stream was Power Rangers, Battle for the Grid. Why aren't you letting... Oh, because it automatically... I'm smart. do the thing. Oh, okay, I wasn't close enough. I see. Akiko, do you really think this is the time? I'm in the process of watching Kamen Rider and Super Sentai in release. Oh! Jeez. Like, how far are you into it? Because, like... Oh, God, it's so... I just had a thought and I don't want to put it out there. Because then... Because I would just be putting more on your plate. And I would feel so bad about it. But have you heard of Metal Heroes? I'm a bad person. Starting from the 71 Sentai series and Super Sentai starting with no, I haven't. So something some people don't know about Kamen Rider, which I'll say for the sake of anyone who watches this, there's a large gap between like the first 9 or 10 Kamen Riders and you know when the rest of the series released, and basically Kamen Rider was just like dead for like, oh thank goodness he's here. I didn't want to have to change the name of this stream as well. But yeah, there was just like a large chunk of time where Kamen Rider was basically just off the air and there was no new Kamen Rider stuff. And basically what played alongside Super Sentai at that point, at least I believe this is what happened, is that they replaced it with a series called Metal Heroes. And Metal Heroes is where they got a few of these of the footage for a few series from. Stuff like Big Bad Beetleborgs and VR Troopers, if anyone remembers that. Hey, Peacock Android, nice. My new little windmill friend. Come, bird friend. Now, if you were gonna spawn in this like very slim section, why would the ones with the guns not be in the back? But you know what? Ignore me about Metal Heroes. I don't want to put any more on your plate. VR Troopers isn't really worth checking out. I feel bad about saying that. But I mean, it was Saban trying to replicate the success they had with Power Rangers. An interesting thing about Beetleborgs is that Beetleborgs was actually doing better than Power Rangers. Like, it's crazily enough, it was doing actually better than Power Rangers. And you know, Power Rangers might not have risen to the cultural. Well, I mean, it was already a cultural touchstone at that point, but it might not be continuing to go on, or yeah, it might not have continued. You know, Beetleborgs might have been the ones to continue if it weren't for the fact that the show that Beetleborgs was based off of took a very weird turn. I'm currently on Kamen Rider Ichigo episode 12. I wish I could say anything about that. I started watching Kamen Rider around Double and O's, I believe. I believe that was the most current one. And you know, I went back to some of the earlier Heisei era. But I don't know, Showa era has not really grabbed me. That may change though, because I want to check out Black and Black RX. I will, however, say, okay. I will, however, say, Kamen Rider Ichigo's theme song is fucking sick as hell. Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Rider. Love it. Like, it's very simple, but I mean, like, for the first one, it is absolutely perfect. Oh, jeez! And of course, you know, so much iconic things in Kamen Rider come from, obviously, Showa era, and, you know, kind of exclusively from Kamen Rider Ichigo and Nigo's era. Shut up, phone. Oh god, please don't tell me the stream crashed again. No. No, I think it's still going on. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna have to check. Just give me 1 sec. What is... Get the hell off the screen. There we go. I forget. Okay, that was weird. I mean, I love Power Rangers. There are some seasons that are a little sketchy. Well, sketchy. Are a little subpar. But for the most part, I absolutely love Power Rangers. Oh god, Masked Rider. Oh. You have just opened up a Pandora's box in my memories, dear god. Friggin' Masked Rider. Oh, and they had that one episode where it had, like, all the... But I've never seen Kamen Rider Super Sentai. I mean, it's fun. It is fun. If you like Power Rangers, you're gonna enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, leveling up while I'm flying, pretty cool. And the mouse for my computer fell off my hip, and now I'm worried that I hit a button. Sorry, I'm worried the stream has already crashed once. I really don't want it to do that again. No, you mentioned that you were starting from Ichigo. And I mean, that's if you're gonna watch the whole series, if you're gonna watch all of Kamen Rider, I mean that's where to start. Yeah, Ichigo. Although, oh god, why does he keep doing that? I don't know. Then when I get to it, I'm gonna start Go Ranger. Go Ranger. It is weird how many seasons of Super Sentai there were before it had the mechs. Like in Go Ranger, the closest thing they have to a mech is I think it's a car, honestly. I think that's the closest they ever get to a mech in Go Ranger. Go Ranger and Kamen Rider Ichigo. Back when the only way that the actors could see out of the helmets was from the holes they drilled in the front. Of course, then again, apparently, according to some of the suit actors, but that's like 4 Kamen Rider series away. Yeah. Yeah, Kamen Rider was for... Well, here's... Oh god. Again, I don't even want to mention it, because I feel like I'd just be putting more on your plate. But I believe, technically speaking, the first Tokusatsu TV show that the company who makes Kamen Rider and Super Sentai made was actually a Spider-Man adaptation. As fucking insane as that sounds, I'm fairly certain that's right. Yeah, Spider-Man. With Leopardon. Oh. You know, I'm sure that there are people out there that are like, oh yeah, because that's what Spider-Man needed. He needed a giant mech that turns into a... He needed a spaceship that turns into a mech. To which I can't help but reply, yeah, he had his... which I can't help but reply, yes! You know what? Yes! Spider-Man does need a mech. Every version of Spider-Man should have a mech. Which, I mean, in the comics, I think is actually a thing right now. Like, there's this weird, mech strike, thing going on in the comics right now. I doubt it's, like, the main universe, but still. I really love the super moves from Kamen Rider 01. Just the whole thing with it. If I get enough in my gauge to, hey, it's the Taboo Dopant. If I get enough in my gauge to pull one of them off, you'll see. Psycho. Right. You know, as much as I love, as much as I thought Kamen Rider Zero One was cool, he did have one of the you dick, the least impressive ultimate forms. Well, I mean, people are saying that we might get to see Japanese tokusatsu Spider-Man in the next Into the Spider-Verse movie, which I am super psyched about. That would be sick as hell. Ah, damn. I mean, that's what I've heard. Oh, God, I love the look of the finishing attacks for 0-1.
Jump to the sky turns to a rider kick.
Yeah. That'd be cool, but Zord Spidey lol. Eh. Oh. Sorry if y'all just heard a violent clanging. That was my bad. And if not, don't worry about it. I just realized there's like a spider tattoo on her boob. I don't know why I noticed that, but I did. Like, I'd love to see some of the really out there Spider-Man variants in the next Into the Spider-Verse movie. Like, any of y'all ever heard of Spiders Man? No, that's a horror show. No, I really wasn't. I just looked up and I saw it. Oh yeah, it's super cursed. So basically in that universe, a single spider didn't bite Peter Parker. He fell into a vat of genetically engineered spiders. And they fucking eat him. And then they take on a hive mind that is Peter Parker's. Yeah, it's super fucked up. I mean, technically speaking, Kamen Rider Demons is kind of a Kamen Rider Spider-Man. God, poor Demons. Demons got so shit on by the internet, and I honestly don't know why. I thought his design was super cool. Like with the asymmetrical like web thing and like the multiple eyes on the one side. I thought Demons was awesome. But apparently I was one of the only motherfuckers that did. I forgot that 01 was a comedian. Who else would be awesome to see in multi? Spider-Man. Yeah, Spider-Man is basically if Aunt May was the one who got bit by the spider. Who else? Anime Spider-Man might be cool. For those of you who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, there was a comic book called Marvel Mangaverse. It was a very short, from what I remember, it was a very short-lived thing in the comics. But they basically redesigned and reworked the world to be more of an anime and manga aesthetic. In it, Peter Parker is the that failed DC Spider-Man in Spider-Verse just because. Is there a Spider-Man? Is there a Spider-Man equivalent in DC Comics? Like, there are so many like unknown characters in the DC universe that there's gotta be somebody that's like Spider-Man, but I can't think of it. I just realized, why am I back being O's? Why ain't I 01 no more? Rocket Fist, go! My little hawk friend. Sorry, there's just something hilarious to me of just turning and seeing that in the distance. Whoo! Okay, let me just real quick. I was about to say, please don't tell me I lost the Candroid. Out of all of 01's forms, like, I get it. Shining Assault Hopper, Metal Cluster Hopper, 02 for his ultimate, and, you know, 0 regular for, Rising... Shining? No. That's Shining Assault Hopper and Metal Cluster Hopper. This is Rising Hopper, okay. But oh. trying to make. I was in fact trying to make one. What the was it? Oh right, it's weird that they chose to, aside from grasshopper forms, the only other form of 01s that you can turn into is Flying Falcon. Like, I get you don't want to put in... Like, I get that you don't want to put all the forms in. Or actually, no, I don't get why you don't want to put all the forms in. I mean, you put all the forms in for double and O's. And, you know, also Axel, but, you know, that's not exactly saying a whole hell of a lot. Since the poor bastard only had 3 by this point. Of course, then again, that's more than you can say for... Well, I assume Birth is going to be in this as well. Sideways is the character's name. Sideways. Here's how bad my memory has gotten. Whatever you were referring to, Kindred Spirit, by saying Sideways is the character's name, that's already absolutely gone from my brain. Oh, and I found out recently that part of my problem with remembering things might be the fact that when I was younger, I would just... What's the word I'm looking for? Suppress my emotions. Oh, DC Sideways. Okay. Right. Oh, that's the Spider-Man? Okay. That's the Spider-Man from DC. I see. Okay. I get you. Interesting. I'll have to look that up. You know who else might be cool? To see would be Arachnite from the Warp World comics. But yeah. For anyone watching who doesn't know what Warp World is, basically in one of the in this like Marvel, I don't even know if you would call it an event comic, but it was basically a couple of comics set in a world where Scarlet Witch had basically folded the universe in on itself, and like one or two, like every person got combined with one or two other people. So in that world, Spider-Man got combined with Moon Knight. Oh God! Oh God! What if they used... Oh, I can't even fucking think of his name. He's from the Amalgam comics when DC and Marvel were gonna try and combine all their characters. Oh, who the fuck was Spider-Man combined with? Oh, that's gonna bug me now. gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade Null Cluster Hopper. But that would be interesting. It would be interesting to see whatever the hell the Spider-Man combo was in Amalgam Comics. But I don't want to play as... Oh, fine. Is this new? Amalgam? Oh, God, no. God, no, this was back in the 80s, I think. Either the 80s or the 90s. At first, the idea was kind of tame. It was just, you know, this game? No, this is from, I want to say 2019. I might be wrong, but this has been out for a while. If you want to get your own copy of it, my best suggestion is to set up a Japanese account on a Switch. That's how I did it. Thankfully, it has an English. It has, you know, English subtitles. I mean, there were a few hoops to jump through, just, you know, getting money onto my Japanese account to get it. But I mean, you know, I got this and a Kamen Rider fighting game, and it's the fighting game is okay. I mean, I like it. Especially since the writers in it are some of my favorites. You know, I started off with O's and Double. And 01 is a pretty fun show. Basically Blade Runner for kids. Actually, you know what I just realized? Despite how many forms they gave Double in this game, it isn't actually all of them. Or maybe I just didn't get far enough in my own playthrough to see it. But I don't think the Fang memory's in this game. I could be wrong. I could be completely fucking wrong. What if the Fang memory just turned out to be the ultimate form for Kamen Rider Joker? Just doesn't make a lick of sense, but it's in there. Sure, fine, whatever. Does this game have Takeshi? Which one's that? Which one is Takeshi? 01. I was playing 01 earlier. Yeah, it's got Rising Hopper, Shining Assault Hopper, Metal Cluster, Flying Falcon and his 02 forms.
ここには汚染物質への対策が準備されています。各フロアに浄化装置があるはずです。
なるほど。じゃあそいつを見つけよう。
電電センサーで何かわかるかもしれません。
That's not the button I meant to hit, but you know, fuck it, worked out.
本気出してみようか。負ける気がしないね。
Get 'em, boys! That's fair. Oh, wait. When you say Takeshi... Okay, hold up. Stand by. Change rider. When you mean Takeshi, do you mean this guy? Ichigo, Hongo, Takeshi. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and look it up because I'm not sure. I might just be an idiot. Ichigo, Hongo. Takeshi. And maybe if I wrote that correctly, I might actually have gotten an answer. Oh, you mean, Takeshi Hongo. No. Unfortunately, this does not have, the original Kamen Rider. Or at least I don't think it does. Again, I don't think I actually finished this the first time I played it, like, by myself. So, I mean, it's entirely possible he shows up, and that'd be cool, but I don't remember hearing anything about him showing up. I mean, he's certainly not on the cover, but then again, neither is XL, and he showed up. That's not a bad healing princess. I don't know why the name of that accelerator is just funny to me. But that's not a bad accelerator. Although now that I say that, I don't think I'm actually going to equip it because I prefer what I have already. Little gorilla Candroid just got apeshit behind me. Did you ever see the remake movie they did of Ichigo, of Kamen Rider Ichigo and Nigo? I mean, it was okay, but Ichigo got his ass kicked like throughout the entire fucking thing. Like, there's making your bad guys a credible threat, and then there's just having your hero's head kicked in. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's kind of hard to, he's the only one you've seen so far. Yeah, I mean, that'll do it. I mean, I'm not saying Takeshi Hongo's bad. I mean, far from it. The man is the reason we have, you know, his charm is part of the reason we have Kamen Rider.
もうワンフロア浄化に成功しました。
じゃあもうワンフロアは
まだ残留しています。また浄化装置を探しましょう。
Personally, my favorite is, I think my favorite writer is probably, Gentaro Kusanagi, Kamen Rider Forze. I just really like I just really like Forze, and, you know, Forze himself is just such a nice dude. Which, you know, is not something you can say for all the Kamen Riders. Some of them are just total dicks. And I don't mean just the ones that are supposed to be villains. I mean fucking... Takeshi is like the Japanese non-Peter Parker. I don't know how to respond to that. I'll admit, you flummoxed me. Oh, you know I've just missed some stuff. Didn't I kill you already? Yeah. Alright, bring it, bowling ball head. Okay, that's getting old. Oh, dear. Oh, come on. It was the finishing move of the friggin' ultimate... Shenanigans! Takeshi, scientist at the universe. Was he? Oh yeah, he was, wasn't he? Huh. I say that like I know. The only reason I know is because I watched the remake movie, and there was like a line about him being a university professor. I say that. I only actually watched the sequel to the remake movie, the one with that had V3 in it, as one of the bad guys. Is a strong word for V3's role in that movie, but yeah, kinda.
観測レポートも見つけたし、上のフロアに戻って端末で見てみよう。
観測レポートのデータにアクセスします。
この数値が汚染物質。これでこのセクターは生物が住めなくなり、砂漠になったのか。
As a racer scientist and
らしいですね。
as a racer scientist and writer, right?
装置による浄化処理がなくなってます。このリンクは
ゼウスの命令書だ。浄化作業中止命令。
And then he got kidnapped,
数
and
日前だな。必要
was it that he was that Shocker turned him into a cyborg? Was that what it was?
新世代兵士プロジェクトに移行する。
必要がなくなった。
And is part of the reason, if I'm remembering correctly, is part of the reason he rides the motorcycle is because he has to get the thing in his belt to spin fast enough to activate the transformation?
愛だって信頼を裏切られた被害者だろ。あまり気にしないで。
裏切り。
でもこれではっきりしたよね。何があっても絶対にゼウスの野望を止めなきゃって。
ゼウス。
なんかめちゃくちゃ広い場所だな。何にもない。
翔太郎、なんだか雲行きが怪しくないかい。
気のせいだろ。カラッカラの風景を見ろよ。
風も強くなってるよな。
風？風は俺たちの味方じゃねえか。
大変です。砂嵐が接近しています。
そうそう、砂嵐。
Yeah, is that when Takeshi Hongo's pinwheel receives wind power, he transforms into Kamen Rider. Right.
私にお任せください。
Who is this? Ah.
さあ、お前の罪を数えろ。
Well, Shotaro, you're the one who said that the wind was our friend. See how friendly this wind is to you.
どこかしのげる場所はねえのか。
この向こうに居住施設があるはずなのですが、センサー類のノイズだらけで。あ、何か敵反応が。
Ah, hey, Mezu.
メズール。
あら、オーズ。水のないここでは不利だわ。逃げなくちゃ。
I can't compete without water. Better run away. This isn't an obvious trap.
翔太郎、どう考えても罠だよ。俺もそう
配すんなってフロッグポットで足音を探すさ。
Okay. Right. Man, it's kind of crazy what kind of limitations the older Kamen Riders had. Henshin! Nope. You're in a tiny room. Can't get no wind power. Of course, then again, you know, with some of the goons that were in like some of the older series. Maybe it wouldn't be that hard to fight them not transform. Like, all I'm saying is, weren't most of the combatants basically just office workers who were also, you know, monster... I don't know if I'll get banned on Twitch for saying that word. The Toothbrush Stash Appreciation Society. The World War II runners-up. Red Skull without the superpowers. Or the Cosmic Cube. Right. I was watching this this music video recently, made by the guy who plays George in Kamen Rider Revice, and he has the Shocker logo up on his wall. And I mean, the thing is that it's the actor's actual house. And the actor himself is actually a huge fan. He's remodeling. You know, part of the music video is done in his house, and on his wall is the Shocker emblem, and it's just like, it's really disconcerting to see someone in the Kamen Rider universe have a big old Shocker emblem up on his wall. His remodeling, I see. Get fucked. God, don't you just wish you could fucking go into another kick from... I would kill to pull off some BS like that. To be able to go and do a friggin' back kick from a forward kick like that. Hey! Messed up my tornado. And I messed up my combo. Which now, just from the just from me saying that, reminded me of something incredibly stupid from Marvel Comics from back in the 90s. Who remembers combos? The little pretzel bite snacks that had like cheese inside them.
今日を探しましょう
Well, they commissioned Marvel Comics to make a superhero based off of their snack, and it is one of the most insane ideas ever. They created Combo Man, and from that description, you might think he's, you know, some sort of giant sentient combo snack nugget thing or something of the like. No, he's a combination of like 20 different superheroes from the Marvel Universe stacked on top of each other. It's just like, oh god, how do I even explain this? Like, it's a horizontal strip across the body of Combo Man of like 20 so like there's like an inch of him that's I was just telling the insane concept of Combo Man. So yeah, he there's like 10 inches of him that's the Human Torch, there's 10 inches of him that's Spider-Man. And you know, it's not like he has a cohesive costume either. He's just this fucking hodgepodge patchwork of the superhero costumes. It's truly, completely butt fucking insane. God, I miss crazy ass shit like that from the 90s. Now the craziest thing they'll do is, you know, take a bunch of buzzwords and turn them into the superhero names for a group. Sorry, I just made myself sad by thinking about the newest version of the New Warriors. Safe space? Really? And screen time and Snowflake and...
たわいの新幹線を探しました敵の座標を送ります
And yet Microbe's still dead. Sorry, I'm gonna try and stop thinking about that. Hey, so we're obviously... No shit, we're trapped, Shotaro! Every other member of the group basically said this is an obvious trap.
私のオアシスこんなにあっさりと罠にかかってくれるなんて
Do you play Kamen Rider games a lot? Well,
オーズじゃ
I
ない
mean, here's the thing. I would, but I mean, so few are really available
お前が作ったものだったのか
for me to play, especially in
あなたたち
English.
はもう私の手から逃れられない
But I'll be doing this.
こんな罠にかか
I'll be doing, you know, this game every Thursday, from 8 to
俺を
10
責めるなよ荒川の砂嵐が我慢できなかったん
for
だよ
for Thursday streams for the, you know,
たっぷりとこの
foreseeable
水を飲む
future.
という息ができないと
Like I'm really hoping that Futo PI gets big enough that we get more Kamen Rider stuff here in the States. And you know, speaking of Kamen Rider stuff here in the States, did you ever see Kamen Rider Dragon Knight? That was fucking great. The show got canceled before it really got a series finale. So yeah, it was basically an adaptation of Kamen Rider Ryuki. And I mean, it did well enough that it got a friggin' daytime Emmy. So clearly somebody liked it. What the hell was that noise? I was very stupidly trying to get a... Right. That reminds me. I was gonna say something earlier about this insane episode of Masked Rider from back in the 90s. There was this one episode where they had what I planned to watch. Yeah. I mean, good. Ryuki's good. It does have one problem though, and that's like it. Well, no, there's really two problems. One is that it's got, like, 8 different endings across, like, several different forms of media. Very nice. Yeah, it's got like, there's like 2 in books. One of them is described in, in some kind of like explanation for an action figure, I believe. 2 come from the 2 movies Ryuki got. There's the sort of epilogue thing it gets in Kamen Rider Z-O. Oh god. But like near the end of the actual show itself, it's like somebody finally realized, oh shit, there's only supposed to be 1 rider at the end of this. And they've still got like 8 of them running around. So it's almost like they panicked in figuring out what they're going to do with characters. Because friggin'... Oh, I don't want to spoil. Oh, I don't want to be a dick. Okay, if you don't want me to spoil how one of the Kamen Rider goes out, how one of the Kamen Riders in Kamen Rider Ryuki goes out, mute the stream for just a quick sec. And when I leave the screen that I'm currently on, that's when to come back. Okay? Kamen Rider Taiga just dies in a fucking car accident. What the shit?
つにですって。
Yeah, what the hell do you think I was gonna do with
一
them?
度引くしかないわね。
罠だったけどなんとかなったな。
やれやれ、一歩間違えばどうなったか。
悪かったって。次は気をつけ。
Just type when I can turn off chat only.
なんだ今。血はなんとかドーパンとかってな。
デザルコアトルスだよ、翔太郎。
これは後を追ってみる価値はあるかもしれないな。はい、あいつの反応を終えるか。
了解しました。それではあのドーパンと
Oh
追
god,
跡します。
there's such cool things in Ryuki. I mean, there's such cool things in the series in general. Like the first female Kamen Rider, electromagnetic human tackle. And if anyone watches this and comments, she's not a Kamen Rider, you're wrong. I will die on this hill. Electromagnetic human tackle is a Kamen Rider, and she is the first female Kamen Rider. And I will not accept anything else. I refuse. Like the only thing really bad about the Showa series, at least in my opinion, is some of the choices they made with effects. You know, like I get they only had so much, they could only do so much with the stuff at the time. Just like Stronger has a pool floaty on the front of his chest, for God's sakes. He just does. It's an inflatable on the front of his chest. Some choices were bad choices, is all I'm saying. And I mean, frankly, sometimes even modern Kamen Rider deals with that too. Some choices are just bad choices. Like Kamen Rider 02, the ultimate form for Kamen Rider 01. It's just the 01 suit. Visually, it just looks like the 01 suit with red bits. And I get that that's important to the story and all. It's a very underwhelming design. Anyway, it is 10 o'clock, so like, I'm not saying it's necessarily a bad design. Like, if 02 was like the second or third, if 02 was like the second form he got, or even like his super form for the season, not ultimate form, but super form. But hey, wind power, yes. But the fact that it's his ultimate form for the season is just... Whereas Kamen Rider Vulcan went in the correct way, where his ultimate form is the combination of all the other forms from that season. It's great. Transformation sequence for it is fantastic, and I love it. I really do. Anyway, wind power is best. I mean, Shotaro would agree. Anyway, it's 10 o'clock, so that's gonna be it for today's stream. Frankly, that seems like a perfect place to end today's stream after beating Mezul and getting a brand new form. So yeah. Good night, everybody. That's gonna be it for today's stream. If you're watching this on Twitch, please consider following and, when available, subscribing. If you're watching this posthumously on YouTube, please consider commenting, subscribing, sharing, and dinging the bell. It really helps out the channel and lets me know that you're enjoying this. Yeah, hope to see you guys next time. The one stream limit spoiler alert. Yes. Of course. Anyway. I will hopefully see you guys next time.